Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we are going to look at the brand new Spring 2023 collection from Chanel. That's why I have a really big smile on my face. I always do when I review Chanel. And this collection is, as you can see by looking at my face, I'm wearing it already, very gentle, very feminine, very sweet, and almost a little bit quiet, but in the best possible ways. I went to my Chanel Beauty Boutique today, and that always puts me in a really happy mood, and I got to see my sales associate, Nasy. Now, I always put Nasy's information below, and I will do that again, but Nasy does warn us all that right now the products are scarce, so there's only so much that she can do right now, and I totally understand that, but of course, she is the best sales associate ever, I think. So I always put her information for any of your Chanel needs. Right now, if you're watching this video right upon release, these are tough to find. Some people are finding it online. Some people are finding it in boutiques. Some people are frustrated and can't find it at all. And it is a limited edition collection. So once it's gone, it will be gone, but we should see it a little bit easier to get pretty soon, I hope. But I was in today and I picked up the limited edition number 68 eyeshadow quad for spring. I picked up the beautiful Fantaisie de Chanel blush. Beautiful. Let's see, the eyeshadow is $70 retailing. The Fantaisie blush is $80. I picked up, there's two Balm Essentials, and I love the Balm Essential. I absolutely love it. You can use it everywhere. It's absolute multi-purpose stick, and I picked it up in this crazy lilac shade. It's not so crazy on the skin. It's just a little crazy in the tube like this. That is $45. I'll show you what that looks like. Don't worry. We've got some swatches coming up. And then the Balm color, I picked up the 928 Pink Delight for $45. These are a very lightweight, almost kind of moisturizing lip slick that are very, very pretty. And again, I keep feeling like I need to speak quietly because this is such a pretty, gentle spring collection. It's just, I want to say it screams spring, but maybe I should say it whispers spring. All right, let's take a look at these on my arm in two different lightings. On the left here, first in studio lighting, on the left is the eyeshadow quad. You'll see it better in a moment outside, I'm sure. And then to the right, I have done a few things. I have put the, you'll see it in a row there. I have put the blush, followed by that beautiful kind of lilac Balm Essential, and then the 928 Pink Delight lip shade is over there as well. But it's tough to see because, as I told you, this is a really gentle, shy, almost batting its eyelashes at you collection. So let's see it a little better by taking it outside into the warm California sunshine. Take a look at it out here, which hopefully you can see it a little bit better. And it looked like my camera, it was so gentle, my camera didn't want to focus for a bit, but just leave it there and it will focus, and you'll be able to see those shades. And doesn't that Baume Essential look wild? Like who, oh my gosh, it looks so disco. Like who could put that on their face? But wait until you see in the demo, it is so sweet on the face. And those of you who love cool tones, members of my Cool Tone Revolution Army, will really be pleased with it. And I'm going to show you it right now as we go to the demo. Okay, let's dive in. You know, I think I'm actually most excited about this little violet Baume Essentiel. It looks really pretty. Okay, so I have nothing on my face makeup-wise. I've got my base done, and this is the Chanel No. 1 foundation, which is just absolutely lovely. And even in the midst of all these serum foundations and everything, we've been reviewing all these new foundations, this still remains a firm favorite. Let's go ahead and start with the limited edition eyeshadow quad in number 68. And we have some Sonia G brushes, so let's go ahead and dive in. Now, this does come with a little something that tells you how you can put it. I never use those. Somebody asked me that the other day, and even though this is a shimmer shade, I'm just going to put a wash of it across the eyelid. So, but if you are someone who would like a bit of guidance, and I certainly wouldn't blame you if you are, they do have a little like a little illustration that comes in the eyeshadow palette that gives you some application ideas, and I can see that that would be very nice if you feel a tad bit lost. Okay, so this really pretty kind of golden pearly shade is all over the lid, and now I'm going to go in with this shade right here, same Sonia G brush, no need to make brush laundry, and I'm just going to go in and around the crease of the eye. And no, I do not know if this is what the illustration that was inside suggests, but it's what I'm going to do. And so far, I'm quite happy with it. Same brush again into this darkest shade right here. And I'm going to then put this into the outer corners and just kind of darken and lift with it. This is a very, very subtle palette, but it's almost what some of these Urban Decay Naked palettes wish they were. You know, what they aspire to be, and everyone complains about them being so faint. This is faint, but faint and beautiful rather than faint and not beautiful. Okay, and the only shade we have that we haven't worked with in this palette is this really pretty lilac shade here, and this is really kind of important for the look that I'm doing now since I want to use the violet Balm Essential. Okay, so I'm going to just put that, and I think this really adds that little kick. Because this is so light and it builds gently, it adds that little kick and gives it that little bit of personality to the palette and that very spring look. That would be very appropriate for maybe a little brunch. And then I want to take a little bit, another Sonia G brush, and I'm going to take a little bit of this purple shade and just run it under the eye. Why? Because I think that might be kind of fun. And I'm going to run it all the way under. It's so gentle and so pretty that I'm not afraid that it will overpower the look. And there we have a nice little eye look. Isn't that pretty? I am really excited about these facial palettes, to be completely honest with you. This blush is gorgeous, and it's kind of like a blush and a blush topper in one, and I'm very excited about it. So I'm taking a Rephr brush here, a blush brush, and I'm really swirling in. Fortunately, those little C's, the little Chanel C's, are in there pretty good. So this will almost act. We're going to put the Balm Essential over it, but this really, if you're traveling, this would be a really nice kind of way to blush and highlight at the same time without emphasizing texture, which is important to note. I don't see, you know, highlighters in general will emphasize texture. It's kind of what they do. It's kind of one of their specific assignments on earth, but this one really is such a nice powder that it's not really doing that. But I think it gives a really pretty glow. This is perfect for spring. It's so light and so gentle. And I can see that some people wouldn't like that, but I actually really respect a kind of light, gentle spring look. And of course, I didn't mention, this comes with a little blush brush. Again, perfect for travel. I didn't use it today because I kind of prefer to use my own brushes, but there's nothing wrong with this brush and it would work for you. All right, let's go ahead and get into this Balm Essential in this violet lila. I am going to wear this as a highlighter. I'm not sure that on an everyday basis with this look that I would necessarily need a highlighter. But for this video, we're going to try it all out. So let me just put it on here. So this gives an icy, in the stick, it's very purple. But on the face, it's more of kind of an icy cool tone that I think is very fun and more unique than the sister shade that it's shown with in store. So here is nothing except the blush, of course. And here is adding in the Lila's violet shade. I think that's really pretty. Let's do a little more. Now you can go ahead and put this on the lips. You can put this on the eyelids if you want. This stuff really is a multi-purpose stick. Many of you have asked me in former videos, does it stay with a bit of a tacky feel? It does a little bit, but it's more of a moisturizing feel. It's not a, you know, hold on to your hair when the wind comes. But it does kind of retain its kind of pretty dewy feel to it, but it is not heavy. And I'm going to put a little bit down the nose. Again, it kind of comes off as a cool tone pink when it is applied to the skin. And I think it's very pretty and very fresh looking. I'm really pleased with it. And as you know, I got the 928 Pink Delight in the new lip product, or the new lip shade in the new lip product. And it is to be expected and to go with the collection. And we know these lip products from Chanel are very light and very gentle, and this is precisely that. So this is a very gentle look. It's very, I think it could go evening for sure, but it is a very springtime, I think very playful, gentle, pretty look. Makeup is, after all, though it is statement making and though it is creativity, the whole base for makeup is self-care, for feeling pretty, for feeling elegant and feminine. And this is a very feminine, very pretty collection. I am thrilled. Now, if you are watching this video in quite a few months, as I said before, you will be able to get this anywhere, I'm sure. But right now it is a bit scarce. And I will put my sales associate Nasy's information there. But please know, I don't know how much they can get in at the moment if you're watching this when it's out, but it just doesn't hurt to keep it on file for this little sweet, gentle, limited edition collection. Did you get your hands on it? Some people are finding it online or in a boutique near you. Let me know what you got and what you were interested in and what you think of such a gentle look. We saw the spring summer release from Chanel was much more powerful, the face palettes, and I did a review of those, much more powerful. This is gentle and quiet. I almost feel like I have to keep my voice down a little bit while I am recording this. So let me know your thoughts. It's what makes us a community. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. Hey, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to this channel so we can continue to grow, and come say a big hello over on Instagram and TikTok too. You can become more involved with this channel by becoming a member for a little extra perks or by giving super thanks. But in any way that you choose to be involved, I am just thrilled to see you, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.